Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and we are back with yet another reading for the upcoming 10 days. And honestly, how quickly is time passing? We are like at the end of March and wow, it's almost like half the year is already over. But coming back to the reading, we have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure you pick one according to the feathers, to the images, like really take your time. And if you cannot, you always have the cute plates. Yeah, I will give you some time when it comes to selecting your pile, and then we shall start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, this is what you can expect for yourself in the next 10 days. I hope you've had a good week, previous week, but let's look into the future, shall we? Okay, now this is super interesting, okay? In the next 10 days, certain answers that you're looking for, you're going to be finding them. Maybe they will come to you through a friend or an advisor, yeah? But whatever it is, you will know what is the right thing to do. So that really comes as a good news, right? So yeah, you'll be shown the way. Let's take your tarot and then move on to the rest. Of course, I'm going to be shuffling a lot on camera like I've been doing lately. So let's see. You have the Chariot, you have the High Priestess, you have a 9 of Swords, and you have one more. Yes, you have Page of Pentacles. Okay. Now this is interesting, okay? First of all, it's going to be a busy week, but it's more busy when it comes to the state of your mind, okay? I really get a feeling like maybe you are overthinking about something. Maybe you want answers, maybe you're looking for a solution, and that's what is constantly on your mind. But remember, you are going to get out of the zone. Yeah, you're going to be getting the answers that you seek, and not only are you going to be getting the answers that you seek, you're going to get additional information about it. Sometimes things that you did not consider before, which will help you in taking the next step when it comes to your life. But also you're in the process of learning a great deal. Like this is going to be a week where you absorb everything. Yeah, you absorb knowledge, you absorb wisdom, you absorb conversations that are happening. And also you have a constant search going on, but you are at exactly the right point of time to receive this information is what is coming forth. Yeah, but of course there is a proper and firm future movement. So it's like, things are progressing actually very rapidly than even what you've expected. Yeah, you're like going at life at a speed that even you feel like, you don't understand certain times. Yeah, but of course travel is something that is on the cards for you. Movement is there, but whatever it is, you're going to be sorting out things is what is coming forth. Once again, this is an excellent week to pay attention to your intuition. And as far as my student friends are concerned, this needs to be a week where you study properly, where you really make time and focus. Of course, for a couple of you, you may decide to either take up a course or change courses. That's going to happen because certain decisions around maybe your career are also pending. So that can really happen for you this week. But you're in that mode of learning, gaining, absorbing is what is coming forth. Okay, let's see the rest. Okay, tend to small things. Now, what is happening is maybe you are focusing too much on what is on the surface when what you need to do is actually look at the minute details. When it comes to everything, okay, if you're overthinking, is the thing that you're overthinking about actually what is bothering you, or is there certain things in depth that are bothering you? So when it comes to every area of your life, you need to examine and re-examine things. Re-examine your thought patterns is also coming forth for you. Yeah, but regardless, there is a change coming. Okay, so maybe you will get certain answers and that will lead to a change for you. But decisive change, it is like a marked ending in one phase and a beginning of another. Yeah, the wind is blowing and taking you in a different direction is what I'm seeing here. Now, this is super interesting. I don't really understand this, okay? Maybe you are feeling a little bit trapped or you're feeling a little helpless. Okay, that is possible for a couple of you. You may feel like you have everything but you want more. You want something different. You want freedom from your current circumstances is also possible. Yeah? But this is like, there is beauty around, but the lady is like focused on, I want something more. That may be something that you're struggling with, but whatever it is, you will know the forward way. The way will be shown to you. Okay, now what can be happening is maybe you're overthinking, and that is sort of, made your energy a little bit stagnant. So in order to get yourself out of that zone, that physical activity is essential. Yeah, move around a little bit. Okay, that will change a lot of things for you. But of course, having an exercise routine, especially if you're struggling with health, is something you need. Go out, get the sun, get fresh air. That is absolutely crucial for you. See, what happens is, anytime we get into the zone, we like then constantly think. And then putting an end to those thoughts somewhere is necessary. And the best thing is go out. Do physical activity because they release happy endorphins and your state of mind will change. Okay, so that's the basic answer for you. And accept love. Are you like feeling isolated? Or you're feeling like maybe something that you're dealing with nobody understands? You need to be willing to accept people in your life. You need to be willing to share your thoughts and emotions. And then accept the love that they have to give you. Once again, maybe when it comes to your relationships, maybe you and the people in your life speak different love languages. So maybe a certain person is expressing their love for you, but you're not able to comprehend it. In which case, accept the love that they come with. Yeah? And discuss that, okay? But accept love. That's something you absolutely need to do. Let's shuffle. Travel, yes, absolutely. Travel is on the cards for you. And sometimes this could be, to discover yourself or to rediscover your life. That's possible, but travel is on the cards. Recharge, absolutely, Physical activity, once again, there's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. So what is happening, you're living in your mind in the upcoming week. And the best way for that to get out of it is to just go out and recharge your batteries. And walk on the beach, nothing like it, but you can just walk anywhere. You just need a walk. Opportunities, you will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So if you are able to, actually manage this week and the energy of this week, when you come out at the other end, you will actually realize that life is different. And actually, there are many more opportunities waiting for you than you actually anticipated. Your thoughts need to change. That's very clear. Patience, yes. You need to be slightly more patient, okay? I think you're really like being impatient. You want things and you want them now. That's what's happening. Let's take a look at your love messages and so much more. Okay. Only time will tell. So when it comes to relationship, don't decide something immediately. Only time will tell. Yeah, time will tell you. It'll give you all the answers that you need. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, which is absolutely what you are in. When we resist change, change is something that is coming. We resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so don't try to force things or don't try to, resist the way things are going right now. Acceptance is basically the key for you at this point, is what I'm really seeing here. Okay, let's just shuffle one more time. Okay, take these two. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life, okay? So don't really think that, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? There's no such thing as right and wrong. Just listen to your heart. That's coming forth. But don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you need to do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So basically, the primary responsibility that you have is towards yourself. Yeah, and which is why only time will tell. So give yourself that time. Yeah, that's coming forth. Let's see. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay, so basically what I feel is, since you also had the card of accept love, it's like your focus has like moved away from love. Has it moved towards, probably finding faults in another person or on looking at the negative side of things. But remember, only love is real, and shift your focus back to it. That's something you are suggested. Do something for someone. Yeah, so basically you are in need of doing something for someone as well, maybe to make them feel good, make them feel happy. Yeah, that's coming. I'll give you your tea leaf cards and Sai Baba's messages. Let's see. Great passion. Okay, so great passion is what you need for your life, to be passionate again, and maybe that is the change that is needed. Period of prosperity and abundance. Okay, so overall money wise things look good. So you have a secret admirer. You clearly have a secret admirer. So do you happen to know who the secret admirer is? I have a feeling you do. Pay attention to your health, okay, with the over anxiety, overthinking. It may affect your health, so please just be careful. Yeah, just stop overthinking. That's the thing that's really getting to you. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So you are moving ahead, okay? So don't think like things are not changing. Things actually are. And marriage, okay, so maybe you are actually moving towards a stage of marriage. And one thing I know, pile 1, you've had like relationship related issues, okay? So one more thing, marriage may be possible for you real soon, but before that marriage you need to work on yourself. It's very clear. Get clarity. Let your mind be calm before you make any decisions. An older man, dealings or relationship with an older man are going to be important. And last one, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So when it comes to any kind of goals that you have, your efforts need to increase. Yeah, let's take a look at what Baba has to say to you. Personal growth. Okay, so this is basically a week of personal growth. So whatever is happening is actually pushing you towards becoming a better person. I know it sounds a little harsh sometimes when we go through so much and Baba is like, oh, this is personal growth, but that is life. It's a school and we are all moving from one grade to the next. Non-attachment. Okay, so when it comes to the outcome of things, when it comes to the outcome of goals, do your work hard, absolutely, but don't be over attached. When you get over attached, you tend to overthink. That's always the case. So that may happen when it comes to you. Gratitude. No matter where you are, you need to be grateful. Just look around this very moment. You will find at least one thing to be grateful about. So be grateful about that. Especially when we are in these zones, just being grateful helps a lot. Trust in the Guru fully. You need to have faith in Baba, that Baba can make wonders happen in your life. But right now, he wants you to grow as a human being and to evolve as a human being. That's the only thing that's happening for you right now. Yeah? Let's see what's more. Miracle. This card is also coming very frequently for you, okay? So baby, miracles can happen. You just need to look out for those miracles. There have been a number of times in your life you've experienced miracles. Karmic debt. Whatever is happening, personal growth of course, but it is also karmic, debt. Remember, pay it off and you'll be fine. And whenever you need help, whenever you need assistance, just call out to Baba. You have a telepathic connection with Baba and he will always answer. He will give you the answers wherever you need, because there is no limit to the grace of Baba. Overall, those are the messages that are coming through for you for the upcoming week. As always, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages for you for the next 10 days. Look at that. You have one of my absolute favorite cards, but we'll take that later. We'll take your Moonology card first. Meditate and contemplate. This is a week where you need to take things slow. Yeah, you need to take things slow and you need to be a little bit more calm than usual. Okay, so there is a possibility you are going to be more emotional than you need to be, especially with the Pisces energy coming through. Yeah, so meditate and contemplate, very very important before doing something. Yeah, I'll give you your tarot, and we'll move on to lot many. This is going to be a long video, let me tell you. Okay. Now, basically, this is overwhelmingly going to be a week of balance, where you will really have a good grip on your reality and your circumstances. Yeah, but there are also going to be a couple of times when you just go into that zone of, things are wrong, and you'll just have that emotional breakdown, just crying for no reason. And one reason for this is also the planets, okay? 2 days back, I cried and cried and cried, and in the end, I had absolutely no idea why that was happening. So again, this is like planets paying up. The energy is so intense. So that is what could be happening, So you really need to then focus on something else. Yeah, of course, sadness can be related to something that you're actually experiencing too, not to deny that. But most of all, this is the planet. So if you just let an hour go, 2 hours go, you will feel better. Yeah, because you will come back into that zone of balance. Once again, this is going to be a new beginning in your life with regards to security. Maybe you're going to be making some important decisions relating to money, relating to your education, or relating to your career. But that is where your focus lies, on creating security and well-being for yourself. But this is also a week where you're really in the mood to give. You are in the mood of taking care of others. Whether this is their needs, whether this is their material needs or emotional needs. Yeah? But this is a week where you are going to be very satisfied after that little breakdown. But once again, to continue that momentum, a little bit of meditation and contemplation is supremely important to you. You may also find that you're donating some money to charity, or just helping somebody out in person. Yeah, that is also possible for you. Now, one thing that you need to be this week is a little bit more independent, okay? So if you have a tendency of being dependent on somebody for your needs or for doing something for you, this is a week where you really have to take charge for your situations. And when it comes to anything, be your own boss, okay? Don't rely on the other person so much that without their presence you'll be crippled. Yeah, so that independence is something you really need to have. Now, one more thing that is important for you is to realize what is real and what is illusion. Sometimes what may happen is certain things that feel real to you may actually be just a part of your imagination, and maybe that is what is going to cause you a little bit of misery. Yeah, it's one of those weeks of trickery for you. Yeah, so please make sure the things that you feel are actually true, are they really true? Yeah, that's something you really need to think. But it's a week of change for you. A lot of changes are going to be coming into your life, okay? Like I told you, you're going to be making important decisions, and also your feelings will start changing. Your feelings will now start moving towards more positive, and of course your life will also start to be much more independent than it has been before. So this is that week, that crucial week. Yeah, self-reliant is what you're getting into, and love. Okay, so once again, like I mentioned before, you may be in a very generous mood, especially towards your loved ones. So maybe you'll do something for them, or maybe you will just overwhelmingly be full of love. That's a beautiful place to be in, emotionally. And once again, connecting with the sun and stars. So when it comes to your meditation, one meditation that I absolutely enjoy, if you have access to like a balcony, or you have access to like an open space, just sit there on a chair and just look at the stars and the moon, and that will energize you. And even if you just look at them, you will just get so lost in the magnificence that becomes meditation. Meditations can be of so many types. It doesn't have to be complex. Just look at the wonders of the universe. That is meditation, and let it bring you back to reality. Okay? Back to the grounding, back to the original beautiful self that you are. And of course, for a couple of you, you may be more inclined to take a look at your chart. Yeah? Now, let's see. I'm going to shuffle a couple of more cards on camera. Strength, stay afloat and feel steady and calm. Okay, so this is going to be a week where you're going to be strong. Okay, and previously, if that is not somebody you associated with yourself, then that's coming too. Yeah, but you really need that in your life. Ambition. Okay, in your life, if you're settling for something, then maybe you need to rethink about your value, is what is coming forth. Now, listen. Now, this is not so much listening to others, but listening to the intuition, the deep path within that always communicates the truth to you. So, listen to yourself, okay? And maybe which is why meditation is important and rescue. Yes, help others in need and ask for assistance when you need it. So, this is basically about you helping others. And if you need help, then being okay to ask for it as well. Don't make it a one-way street, okay? That's not good. Let's see. Let's take a couple of messages for your love life or your relationships, depending on your circumstances. Treasure your loved ones. Okay, now this goes well with the message of helping, being there for somebody, loving and caring for somebody deeply. Yeah, that's something that's indicated for your relationships. New love. Okay, now once again, maybe you will experience a newness in your relationship, or for a couple of you find somebody new. But of course, that can be a new kind of love for your work as well, new kind of love for your spiritual development as well. Yeah, because love is in all forms, and all forms of love is equally true. Act as if your partner is here. And for those of my single friends, this is an excellent week to manifest a partner. Yeah, so manifest a new love, okay? New love. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationships, for it is truly sacred. So, like I told you, things are changing. Treasure your loved ones. So, honor and treasure your relationship. So, you need to value your relationships a lot more this week. That's coming through. Trust. Transformation, change occurs through acceptance. Only once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And one more. Okay, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So once again, with the trust part, you also need to give the other person space, because where there is space, there is increased closeness. Yeah, and that is what will lead your relationship to actually be sacred. See, once again with the independence card, so if you are like codependent, that needs to change a bit, and surrender. At times we must surrender the old before the new can enter our life. So let go and all will work out. So if you're holding on too tight, it's important to give that space. Let's see what Papa has to say. Reflection. Okay, so this week reflection is important along with meditation. So clearly that's an overwhelming message here. Surrender. Okay, now that's absolutely there. So surrender the old way of thinking, surrender the old way of being, and allow the new to come into your life. Balance. Okay, so this week balance is something that is important, and you actually had temperance, so this is clearly magical. So it's a week of balance, but strive for that in your relationship, because in your relationship that is something that may be a little missing. Ego. Okay, ego is back, so you need to work on your ego, because that is always an obstacle to the spiritual path, and hard work. So if you work hard, you will absolutely be rewarded. I'll give you your tea leaf cards and we'll wrap up for this week. Let's see what's coming through. Recognition, reward, or merit. Recognition, reward for merit. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Recognition and reward. Waiting for news, package or letter. If that's something you're waiting for, very likely to come, which could lead to a new beginning, especially for students. Great good fortune. That's nice. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So all of my friends who trust easily, it's a clear message. Don't trust easily, please. You need to be careful in business, and you will receive a gift. So very likely you may actually receive a gift from somebody you love. And psychic ability, trust your intuition. So overall, these are your messages for the upcoming week. It's a beautiful week, one where you will grow a lot. Just that you need to focus a lot more on your relationship and reflect about the way you act and react. Overall, I'm going to leave you here with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, this is what you can expect for yourself in the upcoming week. Let's see. First of all, we take your Moonology card. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, prosperity lies ahead. So clearly, financially, pile 3, you guys are on a good track. Okay, and let me tell you this is like money growing a little bit every day, but along with that, planning is important. So maybe you need to take right financial decisions and very important financial decisions. Okay, so pay attention to how you can grow your money, because prosperity lies ahead, and in which case planning is absolutely important. Let's look at more. You okay? No wonder. You have the Queen of Pentacles, you have Hierophant, you have Ace of Cups, and oh, you have the Fool. So clearly this is some sort of a new beginning. So when it comes to the Fool, okay, something ends and something begins. So this is like a new phase of your life that is about to begin, okay? And along with that new phase, not only is this going to be better for you, because clearly prosperity lies ahead, but it is going to be much more fulfilling. Yeah, because along with that, I get a feeling like your approach towards your relationships are going to change a lot. You'll probably have more love in your relationships, greater acceptance in your relationship, and also a renewed beginning. Also, in the upcoming days, you are likely to have good time with friends and family and just feel really, really happy and satisfied. Along with that, this is a week where probably you will be doing things that you've always done. I don't really see any deviation from what you normally do, but this is like following advice or following a pattern that is time tested. So if you have an important decision coming up, stick to what you've always done is the right answer. Yeah, and of course it is also important for you to take somebody's advice when it comes to making any long lasting decisions. That's coming through. Along with that, this is definitely going to be a week where you're supremely busy, because you have a lot on your plate, probably a lot going on at home, a lot going on at work, but you are going to be mastering everything like a boss. Financially, very, very rewarding time clearly for you. Yeah, and in the upcoming period, I get a feeling like relationship wise also there could be something new happening. Maybe you'll make new friends, or you'll just meet people who are like not familiar to you. That's coming forth for you. Yeah, let's look at more. Okay, you have milk and honey. Clearly the upcoming time for you, especially if this is a new beginning or a rethinking, it's positive, very optimistic, especially when it comes to material well-being and spiritual well-being as well. One message that I'm getting here is towards ancestral blessings. Yeah, ancestral blessings are clearly on you. Happy ending. Okay, so whatever is ending, okay, whether this is a job that is ending, whether this is some kind of ending like a project or an examination, you're going to be doing it on a happy note. Okay, so this is like good things coming for you in your life and in your future. Yeah, that's coming. Once again, give into passion. So moving forward, especially this week, you're probably more inclined to do that things that are making you happy. Okay, again with passion, following something you're passionate about, playing an instrument, picking up a hobby. But this week, not only are you focused on your work, but you also want to do something for fun. And that's like giving in to your passion, doing things you really enjoy. And magic works through you. So whatever it is, I feel like this is a new phase that you're entering into. And it's a magical time for you where you get to decide what you want to place in your experience. So if you have a tendency in the past to just let go and just move on, now things may change where you decide to consciously be a co-creator with spirit. That's coming forth. But one thing that you have to be careful of is hostilities. So when everything is going on fine, there is a possibility you may have some kind of argument or misunderstanding with somebody in your life. Yeah. Now, depending on how you tackle it according to your personality and circumstances, you need to approach it that way. But remember, hostilities are sometimes secret too. So when it comes to taking decisions, when it comes to doing everything, make sure you're being a little bit more secretive than usual. Hostilities can sometimes move into a zone of, jealousies as well. That's a little possible for you. Yeah. Okay, choose wisely. Oh, all right. So be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. So once again, I really told you this. You're being very busy. So prioritizing is important. What can you actually do and what can you postpone, especially for the next 10 days? That's important. Yeah, choose wisely. And even for the new beginning, choose wisely. Safety. Don't be too proud to go back to the shore. So if you feel like you've made certain mistakes and you want to rectify them, don't be too proud. Okay, don't be too proud, you know, make things okay. So even if you have a fight with somebody, maybe just patch up. Yeah, there's more beneath the surface. Okay, so clearly there is a lot going on and some things that you're not aware of. Yeah, and that's something you have to be slightly careful with, especially when people are going through something. Temper is likely to flare up. Okay, that's something I'll tell you. Don't be lured by the siren song. Once again, you know, you have to be choosing wisely. And if somebody is telling you something, doesn't mean you have to go with it all the time. Yeah. So even when it comes to advice, listen to what works for you and listen to what you think. Thinking according to your logic is right. But be prudent. Don't do anything in excess, especially this week. And dream. Yeah, follow your yearnings for the deep blue sea. So basically follow your dreams, follow your passion. That's important for you. I'll give you messages about your relationships. Okay, twin flames. Okay, your passion ignites, give in to passion. So, you know, twin flames, relationships. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So if you're not with your partner currently, remember, even though you are like physically apart, spiritually you may still be connected. You may not understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay, so maybe when things go wrong sometimes, it's for a higher purpose. Okay, we do not understand the purpose easily, but we just need to have faith that through it all, a blessing will be revealed. And beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess, and equally the qualities you don't like are also a reflection of your own. So sometimes when we look at somebody and we're like, you know, I don't like this about this person. Are you doing that somewhere? Okay, and if you really like something in somebody, you have that in you too. It's always like that, you know. I personally believe when it comes to relationship, we always have mirrors. We always attract mirrors. So if you're fulfilled, you will attract a partner who's equally fulfilled. And if you are damaged somewhere, you're very likely to attract a partner who's a little damaged in their own way. So when it comes to relationship, first work on yourself is mandatory, and then the others. Yeah, always remember that. That's been true in my experience at least. Let's look at messages from Baba, and then we have tea leaf cards. Faith. Have faith, Shraddha, above all else. So basically, you need to have faith when it comes to everything, especially your dreams. The world is your home. Be happy wherever you are. So especially for those who are probably unhappy where they are right now, the world is your home. If you're unhappy where you are, very likely even if you move, you're going to be unhappy there. So it all begins with making yourself happy wherever you are. Happiness lies within. It is not always in external circumstances. You'll always find people that, you know, something is wrong with them. Yeah, you have to make yourself happy. Don't depend for your happiness on somebody. Compassion. Once again, you had the card of empathy. Have compassion for those who are suffering and less fortunate than you. Help someone in need. So donating money, donating time, donating things that you don't need sometimes is important, but compassion needs to be in your life. Abundance. Money. Once again, you had the first message. So money is not a problem. You'll be blessed with more than enough. And when you have it, give. Give with an open heart. You'll get more. Truth. Okay, so basically it is time that you go in the search of truth, the highest truth. Okay, the truth about yourself and the world. So spiritual journey is something you really need to undertake. It's time. It's the right time. Yeah. Okay, both. I'll give you both. Duality. Sometimes two things can be right. Once again, when it comes to relationships as well, your opinion and that of others both can be right in their own way. Yeah, that's coming through. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is always important. It's not always easy, but we need it. If we can just be at peace with ourselves, forget about anybody else. Peace sets you free, and life is transient. See, life is just too short to hold grudges against anybody. Yeah? Forgive people. It's just okay. Just leave it at that and leave it. Yeah? Don't hold grudges, especially if you are on the path of truth. If you want to have like a higher experience, then forgiveness is mandatory, and shraddha. Okay, so faith once again. Oh, you had 2 cards. You need to have faith. Yeah, faith is most important, especially if you want to find the truth, the highest truth. If your faith on the highest power keeps changing every day, then you need to set things right. I'll give you your tea leaf cards. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Unicorn energy, so use your intuition. And unicorns are also very highly evolved beings, okay? They're like made of pure light and pure energy. So, you need to like really be that, and then forgiveness is important. Dealing's relationship with an older woman is going to be important for you. Okay, working hard, work, achievement and success. So that's important. Your work is important. Once again, if you're egoistic about your work or your achievements, that's something that needs to go, because that's about like I've placed that card on life is transient. So when it comes to work and success, things keep changing, especially with money. When money comes, sometimes people become egoistic, and that's something you need to avoid. Yeah. And star, guaranteed success. You are likely to be the star of your show. And what's this? Celebration, fun and enjoyment. So clearly you're going to be having fun too, especially with your own self. Yeah, by giving into your own passion and spiritual love. Once again, the truth, falling in love with your spiritual journey, falling in love with the divine. Yeah, that is what the next step is for you. I'll leave you here with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.